Is Rogers only in Canada? It's a question that pops up surprisingly often, especially for anyone who's ever dealt with a phone bill, pondered internet providers, or just watched a hockey game. You see their name plastered everywhere up north, from the Rogers Centre where the Blue Jays play, to the myriad of cell towers dotting the landscape. So, it's a fair assumption to make, right? But let's dig a little deeper than just what you see on the surface. When we talk about Rogers, we're primarily referring to Rogers Communications, a massive telecommunications and media company. And yes, their footprint in Canada is absolutely undeniable. They are one of the big three wireless carriers, alongside Bell and TELUS, dominating the mobile phone market. They're a major player in internet and cable TV, providing services to millions of Canadian households. And through their media arm, Rogers Sports and Media, they own everything from radio stations and television channels, think Sportsnet and Citv, to professional sports teams like the Toronto Blue Jays. It's a truly integrated ecosystem that makes them a household name from coast to coast. Their influence is so pervasive that it's easy to conclude they're exclusively Canadian. If you're living in, say, the United States or the UK or Australia, you're not going to see Rogers advertisements on TV, you won't walk into a Rogers store, and you certainly won't be paying your internet bill to them. This geographical limitation in their primary consumer-facing services is a significant reason why the question arises. However, the world of modern business is rarely simple, and even large national companies can have international ties or indirect reach. While Rogers Communications, as a direct service provider, operates solely within Canada, it's worth considering the broader context of global telecommunications and media. Companies often form partnerships, acquire international content rights, or have indirect investments that cross borders. For example, the content shown on a Rogers-owned TV channel might originate from an international production company, or the technology powering their network might be sourced from a global vendor. So, while Rogers itself isn't providing direct services outside of Canada, its operations are certainly intertwined with the global economy. Think of it this way. Ford is an American company, but you see their cars all over the world. They have manufacturing plants and sales operations in many countries. Similarly, Vodafone is a British company, but they have a massive presence in numerous countries, including parts of Africa and Europe. Rogers, on the other hand, has chosen a more concentrated approach, focusing its direct consumer services almost entirely within its home market. This strategy allows them to consolidate their resources and build a strong, deep presence in Canada, rather than spreading themselves thin across multiple international territories. So, to answer the question directly, yes, Rogers, in terms of its direct telecommunications and media services offered to consumers, operates exclusively within Canada. You won't be signing up for a Rogers phone plan in New York or getting Rogers internet in London. Their brand, their infrastructure, and their direct customer relationships are firmly rooted north of the 49th parallel. While they participate in a globalized industry and have international business relationships, their core public-facing identity and service provision remain distinctly Canadian. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.